Good evening and welcome to this, the opening night of the 54th edition of New Directors, New Films, a co-presentation of Film at Lincoln Center and the Museum of Modern Art. For more than half of a century, New Directors, New Films has gathered work from some of world cinema's most exciting up-and-coming artists. If my colleagues on the selection committee and I have done our jobs properly, the lineup for this year's edition will evince the sheer resilience of cinema as an instrument for documenting and thinking about our ever-shifting world, and proof of cinema's enduring capacity to move, provoke, amuse, challenge, and inspire us.
It's kind of the most exciting 10 days of my life. I work at a movie house downtown, so it feels so good to share it with the community and be part of the cinema that we're showing instead of just being the one to show it.
Well, it's super exciting because I actually have a lot of family here in the US and a lot of people have flown in to New York to see the film, and it'll be the first time that they watch it. So it's really special. I've never lived in New York, but my oldest sister did, and I came to visit her a lot, so I have been to Film at Lincoln Center and MoMA. They're special places.
When we made this film, I told my producer this is one of the wish lists that I want to go here, and finally it has it's happening now, so I'm really excited to watch the film in this theater with the audience. I'm really looking forward to the Q&As.
For me, I'm coming from Buenos Aires, and I have to say, this is not something I know is going to sound corny at some point, but I never dare to dream of, I never expect for me to be here.
I didn't study filmmaking, so by watching other filmmakers talk about their creation, their process, that's how I learned. And I hope that when we talk about our films, someone gets inspired and makes their films.
Yeah, so our film is called Things Hidden Since the Foundation of the World. It was filmed in Greece on a small island called Nisyros, where Irene's family is from. And it's kind of about the elderly people in the village and their day-to-day lives. It's sort of half documentary, half fiction.
And we hope that New York audiences feel transported as though they're in a different world, a different culture, and really get to immerse themselves and see what it's like to kind of be amongst these people living on this small island.
Yeah, and there's also a really strong Greek community in New York City, and hopefully, a lot of them are going to show up for the film and feel connected to the homeland. A lot of Irene's family live here now, so that'll be exciting to have them see it as well on the big screen.
We're so excited to be showing at this festival. It's like a festival I've attended since I was in high school. Our crew, everyone is from New York and based here, so we're just so excited to share it with our audience here.
We shot the film entirely in New York, so it meant a lot to me. We finally get to screen the film and then sharing with the audiences here. I got to experience how it feels like to live in here as an immigrant, and basically also to find the American dream of my character. And I found it. So that was really a forgettable experience for me.
The thing that makes me happy is that everybody else is going to see what a brilliant filmmaker Sarah is. From the first day, we got each other, but she's a brilliant filmmaker, and this crew had prepared so deeply that it was, because quite often the actors are the last person to enter the collaboration. But this was a wonderful collaboration to join. It was great.
Honestly, this is the one that's the most kind of personally significant for me because it's very full circle. My first short film that has very similar subject matter to Familiar Touch premiered here 7 years ago at New Directors, New Films. And so this just feels like this kind of wonderful full circle moment. And this is, our hometown premiere. So my hope is really kind of to connect with those closest to us. We've shown it to a lot of wonderful room full of strangers, but here we get to really kind of bring it back to our crew and our community. I would describe it as a coming of old age film, and my hope is that younger audiences will find themselves identifying with our character, even though she's an older woman. I hope people will kind of connect to the continuity of care within our lives, that it's something we all share, and we will all either be cared for or be a caregiver within our lives, and most of us both. So I think there's something for everyone in that. In the anxiety of festival submissions, programmers can start to feel like gatekeepers holding the fate of your career in their hands. But for the last 7 years, these individuals up here have been first eyes on new work, really thoughtful interlocutors, and steadfast champions of me and my work in seasons and sometimes years of rejection. And I'm so tremendously grateful for their support in making this transition from short to feature filmmaking. So thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side.